reality. Look at this. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
She's everything nice and you ask her her name. I will tell you her name. I should go buy it. Free of roses, how the Philippine person on your toes. Yeah, you guess it what? Free of roses, heart is skipping, mind is tripping, round and around and around. Yeah, round and around and around, but take it down. We all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round and round. On the wall, no, this is off the wall, no. Paint a picture, then I think you a fiction. You say from fiction, and this is all the talk.
See, you can win this war, you're taking her that fight. We put down them six and fours, her pen is far more mighty. Avant-garde to work, your God, no, she won't draw a blank, no. Art and pop, state of the art, it's time to roll it back, go. Break it down, here we go, give back that time, go. Give it up, strip it up, take it down, how to go. Give it back that time, go. Pull it up, strip it up, whoa, let it go, let it let it walk, get it. Take it up, take it too slow, how to go, here, watch you ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, she'll get you to the count, 4, then 4, 3, 2, 1, she'll count back down, then go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then back down, 6, 4, 5, 7, then wait. Now, wait, one more time at a time, this will ride.
Girls, what are we made of? Sugar, spice, and ooh, know what they're made of. You're everything nice, and if you're asking my name, I will tell you my name. I'm Sugar Riot.
Ring of roses, California buzzing on your toes. Yeah, giving you guessing what? Ring of roses, heart is skipping, mind is tripping, round and around and around, yo. Round and around until you're down. We all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round and ashes to ashes to ashes, ashes to ashes to dust.
What's your favorite color? There's something missing. Oh, I know. When you can't decide on one thing, what do you think of this? An image comes to me. Perhaps I'll draw this.
KO! The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger. He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator. attack, evil I awaken. I'm fearless fast, and I hear yours. All for my task, and it's the taking. Not run away, let's lose. I'm tired of a life to beg for the cycle. We must sacrifice. I can't have a life. Tonight is the night. All this behind us. We're not gonna fight. I'm not afraid to die.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
There's something kinda creepy happening tonight. So call your favorite ghoulies and get your costume right. They may look freaky, but I promise they won't bite. And they say the place is haunted and the dancing's a delight. Breaking stallions spinning, making every pony move.
And the money pony's really busting loose.
The wizards and the witches got nothing to prove. We just keep on rocking to the monster groove. It may look scary, but don't be afraid. 'Cause nothing's what it seems at a monster party. It may look spooky, but don't be afraid. 'Cause at this monster party, we will rock all night. Dancing down the line at a monster party. Freaky, but I'm dancing down the line at a monster party. Nothing's what it seems at a monster party. At this monster party, we will rock all night. Yeah, at this monster party, we will rock all night.
will deafen. Well, while we are waiting for her to get back in, oh, there she is.
Yeah.
So we have many more stories to talk about from our little escapade down in Orlando.
Yes, hi everyone, it's Sass Creations, Guardian of the Fundamental Imagination. I'm back. Oh, hang on, hun. I need to fix something. My, your reactive isn't working. Hang on a moment. Hi, everyone.
You mentioned that. I am not seeing your reactive pop up on my side either.
Oh,
For some
service temporarily unavailable.
Ah, technical difficulties. Got it. Well, we're going to be doing without that for this session.
No, I don't get to see my Lou on the streams. Yeah.
You got to see me for the last 10 days, unlike everyone else in chat.
I know, but I miss you.
No, they miss me too.
Anyway, hi
Am I
everyone.
wrong?
You're not wrong, but I miss you more than the most. Anyway, hi everybody. We're back. Did you miss us? The power couple hath returned. Well, thanks for the pats. I'll find something to represent Aura in the meantime, actually.
All right, so let's just go chronologically through everything that happened. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
the way these things usually work between Sass and I is I fly her out from Nebraska all the way to Seattle, and I just started taking her around to all the various things and doodads that we want to try and get into.
Yes. Okay,
Took
now.
her out
There we
to
go. Now I've got Aura
I
on
took
my
her out.
screen. Sorry.
I took her out to this really nice brunch spot close to where I live,
Yeah.
called the High Spot in Seattle. Again, I'm not sponsored to say this, but if you know where it is and you live in the Pacific Northwest, nice spot to go if you're looking to try and grab some early morning brunch.
It was really, really good. My appetite was still a little funky, but I did really genuinely enjoy it.
Hello, Lone Fox 13. Welcome on in.
Hey, Lone. We kind of spent the day, then Aura actually took me to this really nice spot. We were gonna go to Nordstrom Rack, but we ended up not doing that until much later. So we ended up going to this shoe shop because I had been telling Aura how I don't have proper walking shoes. Because he took one look at my shoes, he's like, that is not gonna work for Orlando.
So I took Sass out and got her a proper pair of walking shoes.
Yeah,
At this place called Super Jock and Jill, which if you are living in the Seattle area and you want an actual pair of running or walking shoes that can like stabilize your gait or help you get into running without injuring yourself, this is the place to go.
Yeah. I love my Hoka shoes. I love them to death.
So that basically happened. We went ahead, got dinner at Din Tai Fung.
Oh.
Sass, do you want to tell everyone about what it was you saw there and got to do?
One, I got to try dumplings, but there was boba tea. And if she's in chat, a very certain feature was very mad at us for a picture that I took of Aura of him giving the smuggest look in history at my camera as we were sipping boba honey lemon drink. And Bristol, I believe she was very jealous of that. But it was so good. Every ounce of food was absolutely delicious, and we were overstuffed, so we kind of went home and passed the fuck out, I think.
Yep.
We were in a food coma, but not for long because we had to get up super early. Like, we had 3 alarms. I think it was yours and mine, and then my backup alarm, just to wake us up so we could catch our flight. Because we had to get our flight to Orlando to go to the most magical place on Earth.
Disney World.
Disney World.
So we went ahead, did that. Sass was jamming out to Final Fantasy music the entire time. I played Smash on my Switch a
I
bunch.
was watching a play Smash. It was a 5-hour flight for context, everybody.
Officially, it's 6 hours and 3 minutes.
Yes, but thankfully, Sass came prepared, and I had packed some backup snacks, which we actually didn't even end up eating. We just ended up eating what they gave us on the flight, and we ended up drinking a couple of sodas and such while we were just enjoying what we had. And we had a very quick breakfast at Aura's house where these pancakes were very thick because we were trying to rush out the door. They were so
In
good.
short, if you're going to do instant mixed pancakes, make sure you add enough water.
Yeah, because they were so thick. They were a little uncooked in the middle, but they were still good. And Aura's dad was kind of laughing at me like, how can you live your life if you can't eat maple syrup?
Yeah, so that whole thing happened. We arrive in Orlando, and I swear, getting off the plane from far less humid and far less warm Seattle and stepping out into Orlando air, it was like walking into a sauna.
Yeah.
The disconnect was that big.
Yeah, so we were like scrambling to get our hoodies off because we were really cold on the whole flight. But we got in, we got our tickets for the bus after picking up our luggage and playing a little game of, okay, what sticker survived on Sass's suitcase? It became a bit of a mini game. You also picked a mostly bad week to visit Florida. It's my birthday week, okay? I couldn't control when I was born.
Yeah, it was fairly humid, and the thing about the specific week we picked to Surrey is it's after Labor Day, so a lot of the younger crowd is back in school.
Yeah, it was mostly like tots. Like kids who aren't in school yet who were here. So we land on the 11th, and we're both really tired. We get on the bus. They have the movie Cars playing the whole bus ride, so we were just enjoying it. It was really funny. Everybody started singing Life is a Highway right as soon as the song started. It was so cute. So we were watching
and
that.
we were watching that, and we got about as far as McQueen finding out that Doc is actually Hudson Hornet. So so like right as we're getting to the resort that we stayed at, the Caribbean Beach Resort,
Which we'll get to that.
McQueen was coming out and saying, Doc's got 3 piston cups.
And then
He
Mater.
didn't want those cups.
He didn't want no. It's our favorite joke in the whole movie, is Mater saying that line. We did end up finishing watching the movie like yesterday, actually, which we'll get to that. So that was really fun. We actually had to wait for the bus to stop at Riviera, and then we were at Caribbean. We got all checked in. We were fucking exhausted. And then we got our room. And then came the fun part of finding where our room was.
Yeah, I'll be blunt. The numbering system
Is fun.
had to have been done by someone who was either going through heat exhaustion or was phenomenally high.
Why?
Which,
I think it was both.
Sure. Yeah, Mater honestly channeled is one of the best side characters written out there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just getting that set up as well. So we have that whenever we start hunting. So we get to our room. We drop off our suitcase. I immediately start taking pictures because it said, welcome our last names. I'm not doxing us. Party.
yeah, my impression of the room was it was absolutely great. Like they had the whole like Mickey Mouse arranged towels set out for us.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing you expect out of Disney these days, but it doesn't get any less cool seeing it yourself and knowing that it was there for you. So that was really cool.
It was. I was also the whole trip very quietly looking for hidden Mickeys because they're everywhere. We also got to play with the Alexa because Disney has this new thing where they have the Alexa, Amazon Alexa app, but they have their own special thing called Hey Disney. So Aura got to watch me light up like a little kid as I was playing with it the entire trip.
Yeah.
I was setting alarms. I was checking the weather while he was helping me with get ready in the morning. We basically had our entire schedule planned because of that app, which not sponsored, but you can get Hey Disney at home through a subscription through Amazon Alexa if you want to bring some of that magic home. Like I even was playing trivia whenever Aura was taking a shower. or just listening to one of the stories or listening to the soundscapes. It was really fun. But once we got all of our luggage set, we decided we're really hungry. We need to eat something.
So, the thing about resort food is, yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's convenient. Nobody in the history of ever who is to be taken seriously said that this was great food. Because great food costs a lot of freaking money.
And we were
around
not
there.
we were not about to eat at the bistro because there was like the specialty restaurant, but we just wanted to eat at the cafe. Because
so
we're on a budget, folks.
And when it comes to food at Disney, you get what you pay for.
So
the pizza Sass had was
mid.
Yeah.
It was fine, all things considered, but I've had better pizza, and I did have better pizza, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. And I think you had a hamburger.
It was a bacon cheeseburger, and frankly, it's very difficult to screw that up. It is possible, but difficult.
They didn't screw it up, I don't think, because we had burgers a few
No.
times. I also,
It wasn't like gourmet or anything, so there's that.
I also had a bag of chips, which I ended up saving for one of our later nights. So I'm like, hey, free snack. We then headed upstairs. We talked, and we're like, oh, let's get up at this time. And this is going to become a reoccurring pattern, is the alarm goes off. We don't actually get out of bed until 30 minutes later, folks.
Because when boyfriend and girlfriend love each other very much, they like to cuddle.
So the theme became, we would set the alarm for a certain time, and then we would spend 30 minutes just cuddling, and then we would actually get ready for the day. I'm not joking, everybody. That is how every morning panned out.
Also, I am the Master Potato Overlord has redeemed Hydrate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So
Drink one to replace it. Hail Hydrate.
Hail Hydrate. Okay, so that was day one. Like, that was the travel day after the Seattle day. So
proper day one starts.
Animal from the Muppets wakes us up, which definitely startled the fuck out of me, and Aura got to watch me nearly jump out of bed in fright. I actually got spooked by the alarm. But
yeah, that happened, and once Sass was mentally awake, we immediately got ourselves ready. Now, the thing about the Caribbean Beach Resort is it is in prime position if you feel like you're going to be doing a lot of going in and out of Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Because it's got the new Skyliners going between all of those. Excuse me.
Oh, you are excused.
Those things are so freaking handy. Just pray to God you're not up there during a thunderstorm. We'll get to that one later, though.
Yes.
Bottom line, that stuff is super convenient. It's super fast, and whoever it was decided to install one of those at the Disney parks. I just want to shake your hand.
Yeah.
That is all.
It also had, because we were actually at the main station staying at Caribbean Beach. So a lot of people were transferring to the Art Animation, Pop Century, and a couple of other resort studios. So that was really nice. But yeah, our first day is we actually had a bunch of reservations to do some of the attractions. But our main thing was we were going to be spending most of the day in the Magic Kingdom because the first day we were spending in the park was actually my birthday. So
very first thing we did, we went out and got lightsabers.
Yes, because I told Aura all about this and he was so excited.
Super excited, and because it was Sass's birthday, I neglected to tell her that I was gonna have her make one too.
This little...
And she finds out like 15 minutes beforehand when the guy at the desk says, all right, so we've got a reservation for 2 lightsabers. Sass turns around. Wait a second. 2 lightsabers? Oh, didn't I tell you?
And
You're going to make a lightsaber with me.
I jump up and down. There's like people behind us. I jump into his arms and start squeaking and hugging him. Because he had slipped that under the radar. Like, we were avidly planning all this on Discord, and I had neglected to notice that he actually put in a secret second reservation to build me a lightsaber too. It is up in my room resting. The entire ceremony was so much fun. It was so magical.
I have to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm not gonna go too far, but you guys are free to ask questions. So the whole ceremony, basically, it's basically, they got a bunch of junk in there to build your lightsabers, and you get to pick out your kyber crystal and everything. Aura ended up going with a blue one, and I ended up going with purple, and like they explained everything about like how each crystal and how they work, and how purple is very rare and blue is like a very common one used amongst the heroes. We get into building, like, you build it from the bottom up. Like, you had to put your crystal in, and then you had to build, like, the sheath of how you hold it. It's very involved. I should have known that some of you were in on it. All right, how many of you little shits were in on it that I was going to get to build one, too? I also, Aura didn't mention this, but we woke up that morning, and we actually ended up getting a breakfast sampler plate at our hotel resort. I got a Mickey waffle. We had bacon, breakfast potatoes, and eggs. It was really, really good. And we had some OJ. It was super duper delicious. And Aura also neglected to tell I was in a dress. Now, this is going to be really important for something I'm going to mention later. I was in a really pretty twirly dress. It was really short and cute. Aura was absolutely enamored seeing me in that dress. So, I'm not going to tell too much more of the story because I want him to be back so he can kind of bounce off me, but it was very fun waking up in the morning. Aura actually was helping me a lot doing my hair to help me make sure that my hair was ready for the day. Which I've definitely picked up a lot of good new habits thanks to him. So it was really fun waking up in the morning, checking the weather, like, oh, hey, it might rain today. And again, the rain is going to be a bit of an overarching trope with how this trip goes. But, yeah. Making that saber was so enjoyable, and we even got to hear from Master Yoda himself. So that was really, really cool. While we're waiting for Aura to get back, you guys are free to ask me a couple of questions, actually, while we wait for him to come back. So, if you guys are wondering about why there's no Fuji text on Aura's side, it's because Fuji Tech is actually broken right now. So I'm just using an image of some of the many commissions that Aura has gotten that I have saved, just to represent that he's in the call with me as well, so you guys can tell that he's here. This is not a new picture. This is actually a very old picture that he got when we first started dating, which you could tell. If there is a picture of this Lucario, it is after we started dating. Just as a heads up. Another cute note on the night I was still in Seattle with him. He did try to get me on his computer so I could play Final Fantasy, but I'm like, Aura, I shouldn't play without my gloves. So I knew I was going to be gone. There's a lot of lore behind Kyber Crystals. I love how the colors... Oh yeah, I knew about the Samuel L. Jackson story. Aura actually did get to flex his knowledge in 14. Not 14, sorry. 14's in front of me. Of Star Wars by talking about how the ancient writing was. And, like, all of the cast members are very into their role, which makes it so immersive. And Aura was, like, telling them, like, yeah, I know this ancient text. And they was like, what? Oh, we just thought it was old junk. Nobody's been able to translate that in here. So Aura was flexing his Star Wars nerd muscles, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, I was looking at him all lovingly. I'm like, oh my god, this is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. But he ended up building one based on a different sheath, and I went with elemental nature because I really wanted to go with it because I thought the more wild, like, sabers. We will try to post pictures of our sabers. Unfortunately, due to the nature of how it was to get these things around, we did not get to properly pose with them at night in front of the Millennium Falcon, which was a pretty big bummer. And I wanted to note, there are two actual saber building ceremonies. There's one that actually retracts, that's easier to carry around. And then there's the ones we got from Savvy's workshop, which are huge. They do not retract, but they light up. They are beyond beautiful, and they're very heavy duty, and It's very funny having to explain it to a TSA agent that's not in Orlando. Note, if you guys are going to build lightsabers from Savi's workshop, the Orlando TSA will not flack you because they're like, oh, these are lightsabers from Disney World. Any other TSA will give you a funny look. I would know this because I had to go through that yesterday. Like, they asked me to take the whole dang thing out. This is a side story because yesterday was my last travel day. So they took one look at this sheath that it is, because it's in this like protective holster and it's like got padding so the lightsaber part doesn't break. So I had to explain to them that that's mine, and I get through like the check and they're like, can you take it out? And I take it out, and then this guy, the TSA agent's eyes light up and they're like, oh, it's actually a lightsaber. I'm like, and they're like, is that good? And he's like, can you turn it on real quick so I can see how it lights up? So I turned the dang lightsaber on in front of this TSA agent. He's like, that's actually so cool. I'm like, thank you. It's been a pain in the butt to carry around for the past few days. So, at least I got the TSA agent to have a quick laugh. Cause, yeah, it was actually pretty cute because these sabers are legitimately, they're very heavy duty. It's very expensive, but it is super worth the experience because it's so much fun. And I'm really happy that Aura got to build the saber and I got to build one too, because we were like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. We wanted to encounter stormtroopers, but we actually had a lot of trouble running into like any of the like characters because we really wanted to taunt the stormtroopers and mouth off to them because it would have been the funniest thing ever. Like, we were coming up with insults to throw these guys' ways constantly. If I'm screaming, chat, I'm really sorry. My ears are still a little clogged from traveling yesterday, so I'm still a little out of it for reasons that I can't get into. If I've DM'd you about it, I've DM'd you about it. Welcome back, honey. Are you actually back? Testing, 1, 2.
Passing, 3, 4.
Ah.
So, what all got covered since I had to step away?
Oh, I stopped. I told them how you talked about how you understood the language on your lightsaber and how you were nerding out and being really cute during the saber building ceremony. And how I told them the story about how a TSA agent in Seattle very much got to nerd out. Because I told him this he's like, can you take it out to show it? Because I had to take it out because they thought it was an actual weapon. And then the TSA agent that was checking, like, can you turn it on real quick so I can see what it looks like when it lights up?
Alright. So, lightsabers got built.
Yes.
Fun times for everyone involved.
Oh, yeah.
We then had like hour and a half to kill before Sass's droid building happened.
Yes.
So we went on Smuggler's Run.
I told him about Smuggler's Run. I'm like, actually, we went on Star Tours because Star Tours always has a really short line, and it's a pretty quick.
At least
ride.
that early in the morning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a 5-minute wait. Star Tours also has a lot of spots to sit. I was telling Aura about Smuggler's Run. I keep almost calling it Snuggler's Run because that was a joke we had. And I'm like, this ride is really fun, and it's really good if you're in a couple because it's a 6-person ride. And there are 3 different positions. You can either be a pilot, a gunner, or an engineer. And the last time I was in Disney World, I had to be an engineer, which is you button mash, which we'll get to that in a bit. But Aura, on his first try of Smuggler's Run, we actually got to be the gunners.
Which, that was a lot of fun. Anytime you see ships on the screen, you just hit the button and shoot them.
Yeah, and me and Aura were like syncing our missile launching and everything. It was really fun. We had a little kid who needed a lot of help because they were in the pilot seat, so her mom was trying so hard to help her. And like, you actually get a score based on how everybody performs, and me and Aura did okay, but our shooting accuracy was garbage.
I mean, we were shooting like we were doing like anti-air stuff, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happens. We built Sass for droid.
Yes, my little droid. It was such a fun experience. My droid is upstairs, and I actually have a special personality chip because we did extend for that. it's resting in a bag upstairs, which I should have played on the playmat with the rest of the droids. I do regret not doing that, but I got a ton of compliments while that droid was on my back, because while you're in Batu, your droid actually signifies it's there. So he was kind of moving his head around in my bag, and everybody was like, oh my god, that's such a cool thing.
Like, we got stopped on our way out because we were just doing that in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we were going to drop our stuff back at our room and then go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, this guy, like, I think he was like an older gentleman. He was like, oh my god, that droid is so cool. And he was asking us, like, where you built it and how you got it. Because I actually got, like, special plates on my droid for Halloween. Because the Halloween celebration is going on right now at Disney World. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were disconnecting. I see you pokeballing on my screen, hon. Oh, there you are. So, we actually go back to the hotel room. And, which, mazing our way back to our room, by the way. And we rest for like a little bit because we are pretty tired, because this was a very lot of walking around. Because Batu's like in the far corner of Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, so drop our stuff there. Then we go to Magic Kingdom.
And I'm like, vibrating.
We're both having a time.
Mm-hmm.
And just as I was explaining to a mutual friend of ours, Minimum Wage Mage,
Hi, Twilight.
we get in there. Yes, hello, Twilight Ninja. Yes, the adorable larger piece to our one and only Arzadeu.
Yes.
We end up heading over to Space Mountain,
Which I had never been on, by the way.
Yeah, so place is just as wild as I remember. Essentially, you get into a single line roller coaster, you go into a dark tunnel, and then you get whipped around inside of it, and then you come back out with your hair a freaking fat mess.
Do you want to tell me how you freaked me the out on the last turn of that ride, by the way, honey?
Oh yeah. So as we are going through some of the last turns, I know that there's a turn coming up in front of us. I was just like, well, that was cool.
So I'm there.
And then we immediately whip into another turn.
And then all over here is me just immediately out of Sprite, because he actually got me spooked because I didn't know it was coming. And he did get a couple of baps after getting off the coaster. After he gives me his glasses back, because for safety, sometimes I took my glasses off because I was a little frightened that they were gonna come off. I probably could have worn them on that coaster. Real talk.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Aura got the jump on me there, and as soon as I got my sight back, he was getting smacked. So here comes.
So that whole thing happens.
And
then Sass and I decide
to wander.
All right. We wandered a little to the north of where Space Mountain was, and that took us to Tron.
So we were like, there's a Tron ride? Because this was not here when either of us were there. And the coaster actually goes outside. So we see people on the Tron bikes whipping around the corner. We're like, do we want to try to get into this line?
And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
So the wait time actually wasn't bad. I think it was like, what? They estimated like 45 minutes for a wait.
Tops, yeah.
We were not in that line for 45 minutes.
Yeah, we went through that thing pretty fast. Now, to describe what this thing looks like, you get on basically this show motorcycle.
Yeah.
You throw any sort of like small belongings you have into this little front glove compartment. You then lie down as flat as you can on this thing, and you pull the handlebars back, and this thing basically folds up around you.
Yeah.
Your feet get little bracers to stand on. Your legs are basically cocooned inside the little sleeves that your legs go into, and you got a little back brace that basically keeps you pinned to the ride while it's in motion.
We were like, okay, this is kind of cool.
And then it sends us along the little waiting track and then locks us into an electromagnetic catapult to start us off.
Yes. We were like, oh, what the fuck
and,
is this gonna do?
They start this whole like race sequence with us. And they count us down to like 3, 2, 1.
It sends you launching, and both of us just start screaming in excitement. Because we were pretty close to the front the first time around.
Yeah. We get launched through that thing, and it was cool.
Like, it twists, turns, there's like visuals, and even though I had my glass off, I could see every single one of them. It was so thrilling. Me and Aura get off, like, we're in the waiting queue to get off the ride, and we were like, oh my god, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and Aura's like, and I'm like, he's gonna say something about the bike chase from 7, and he starts talking about the chase from 7. I'm like, I fucking knew it.
I mean, it was freaking on point. Like, everything about that ride is exactly the sort of, like, immersive experience you'd expect from Disney, combined with the kind of thrill that easily puts itself in contention with just about anything Universal would come up. So,
oh yeah, and Daft Punk music.
Kudos to Disney for pulling that off.
It was awesome. So we get off that, we're like laughing in excitement from the ride, and I'm trying to remember what we did next after that.
We went off and got that frozen tea stuff from the spot, like, right next to where the
Oh yeah,
Winnie the
we
Pooh
went to the
meet
Mad
greet was.
Hatter's Cafe, and we got a mixed berry, the Cheshire Cafe, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided to get a mixed berry tea slushie, which I notoriously do not like tea. This was so good, like, no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were genuinely enjoying it. Like, we were doing gross couple shit, sharing the drink. It was so delicious.
Yeah, it was good.
Like,
So, Sarah, I'm going to go ahead and get us ready to go into high-level dungeons.
all right. Hang on.
You want to go ahead and throw down on your on Astro so we can keep on doing that stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'd love to, darling.
I'm going to go ahead and grab more materia so I can throw that at you when you finally get your level 70 gear.
Yes.
Anyway.
Let's continue. So what did we do after?
We decided to tantalize your inner child by going on the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
So, for those who don't know, Winnie the Pooh is one of the most special characters to me because when I was adopted, my birth mom gave a bunch of these VHSs of the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, so we decided to go on the Winnie the Pooh ride. Fair warning, this is not for people who are easily annoyed by small children because there's a bunch of mini games that the kids get to play with. They are all very loud. Fair warning. The ride is very low thrill, but it's just so cute.
And you do have to do a bit of reading to really get it to make sense. And there are a lot of things about the story on that ride that are blink and you'll miss it.
But we did get to see the Winnie the Pooh astral projects scene, which me and Aura both started laughing at really hard. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you know what that scene is. Because it's covering the Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day thing. What was... I just got a new letter. What the hell?
That's your materia.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Anyway.
Anywho, sir.
Yes, Ari, we are indeed nerds.
Big nerd.
In other news, rocks are hard, water is wet, and fire shall burn.
So after that, I decided, hey, the Seven Dwarfs minecart track is right across, and this was a new ride that I've never been on. I'm like, Aura, do we want to try that too? That might be fun. After going on a low thrill ride, we decided, hey, let's go on something a little more exciting. And Seven Dwarfs minecart is pretty new. Oh, thanks, honey. Cutie pie. So,
and it's not a bad substitute for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad because that's currently under maintenance right now at Disney World.
Sad.